Imagine a giant ball of metal, bigger than Massachusetts, orbiting the Sun between Mars and Jupiter. What secrets could it hold about the origin of our solar system and the nature of our planet's core? Well, we are about to find out, because NASA is sending a spacecraft to explore this mysterious object, which is called Psyche. This is one of the most ambitious and exciting missions ever undertaken by NASA, and it will launch in just 1 month from now. In this video, we will tell you everything you need to know about Psyche, the asteroid, the mission, and why it matters for science and humanity. Psyche is not your typical asteroid. Unlike most asteroids, which are made of rock or ice, Psyche is mostly made of metal, such as iron and nickel. This makes it very rare and valuable, both scientifically and economically. Some estimates suggest that Psyche could be worth more than $10 quintillion, or 1 billion times more than the entire world's economy. But don't get too excited, because mining Psyche is not the goal of the mission. The goal is to learn more about how it formed and what it can tell us about the history of the solar system. One of the leading hypotheses is that Psyche is actually the exposed core of a protoplanet, or a baby planet that was shattered by violent collisions in the early stages of the solar system. If this is true, then Psyche could provide us with a unique window into the interior of planets like Earth, which have metallic cores that are inaccessible to direct observation. By studying this asteroid, we could learn more about how planetary cores form and evolve, and how they generate magnetic fields that protect life from harmful radiation. Psyche is about 140 miles or 226 kilometers in diameter, which makes it one of the largest asteroids in the asteroid belt. It has an irregular shape, like a potato, and it rotates once every 4 hours and 12 minutes. It orbits the Sun at an average distance of 280 million miles, 450 million kilometers, which is about 3 times farther than Earth. Its surface temperature varies from -200 degrees Fahrenheit to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on whether it faces the Sun or not. Its composition is estimated to be about 90% metal and 10% silicate rock, but it may also have traces of water or other volatiles. The Psyche mission is part of NASA's Discovery program, which supports low-cost, high-impact missions that explore the solar system. The mission was selected in 2017 out of 5 finalists, and it has been in development ever since. It will launch on October 5, 2023, from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida, using a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket. This will be the first time that NASA uses a Falcon Heavy for an interplanetary mission, and it will also be the first time that a Falcon Heavy launches at night. The spacecraft will take about 4 years to reach Psyche, using a series of gravity assists from Mars and Earth to save fuel and speed up its journey. It will arrive at Psyche in early 2027 and spend about 21 months in orbit around the asteroid. During this time, it will perform various scientific observations and measurements to characterize Psyche's structure, composition, topography, magnetism, and thermal properties. The spacecraft has 4 main components: the Solar Electric Propulsion System, which uses solar panels to generate electricity, and ion thrusters to propel the spacecraft; the magnetometer, which measures Psyche's magnetic field; the gamma ray and neutron spectrometer, which detects the elemental composition of Psyche's surface; and the multispectral imager, which captures images of Psyche's surface in different wavelengths of light. The spacecraft also has a laser altimeter, which measures Psyche's shape and topography by bouncing laser beams off its surface. The mission has 4 main phases: cruise phase, the approach phase, the orbit phase, and the departure phase. During the cruise phase, which lasts from launch until 6 months before arrival at Psyche, the spacecraft will perform routine checkouts and calibrations of its instruments and systems. During the approach phase, which lasts from 6 months before arrival until orbit insertion at Psyche, it will begin taking images of Psyche and adjusting its trajectory to prepare for orbit insertion. During the orbit phase, which lasts from orbit insertion until the end of the mission at Psyche, it will conduct its primary science operations in 3 different orbits: a 45-day orbit at 435 miles altitude, a 90-day orbit at 186 miles altitude, and a 45-day orbit at 93 miles altitude. During the departure phase, which lasts from end of mission until end of communication with Earth. It will leave Psyche's orbit and continue to transmit data until it is too far away to communicate. The Psyche mission is expected to have significant impacts and benefits for science and society. First of all, it will advance our scientific knowledge and understanding of the solar system, especially the formation and evolution of planetary cores. By comparing Psyche's properties with those of other asteroids and planets, we will be able to test and refine our models and theories of how the solar system came to be and how it changed over time. We will also be able to learn more about the origin and diversity of life in the solar system by investigating whether Psyche has any signs of water or organic molecules that could have been delivered by impacts or comets. Secondly, the Psyche mission will inspire and educate future generations of scientists, engineers, and explorers through public outreach and engagement programs. The mission will provide opportunities for students and teachers to participate in the mission's design, development, and operation, as well as access the mission's data and results. The mission will also create multimedia products, such as videos, podcasts, games, and exhibits that will showcase the mission's goals, challenges, and discoveries. The mission will also foster international collaboration and cooperation by involving partners from different countries and institutions. Thirdly, the Psyche mission will address some of the challenges and risks of exploring the solar system, such as technical difficulties, communication delays, and cosmic radiation. The mission will demonstrate the capabilities and performance of the solar electric propulsion system, which could enable faster and cheaper missions to other destinations in the future. It will also test the reliability and resilience of the spacecraft and its instruments in a harsh environment, where it will face extreme temperatures, dust particles, and solar flares. It will also develop new technologies and techniques for navigating and operating in deep space, where it will have to deal with long communication lags and limited bandwidth. Lastly, the Psyche mission will have some possible applications and implications for future exploration and utilization of asteroids, such as mining, colonization, and defense. Moreover, it will provide valuable information about the feasibility and profitability of mining asteroids for their resources, such as metals, water, or minerals. The mission will also provide insights into the potential benefits and challenges of colonizing asteroids for scientific or commercial purposes, and finally, contribute to the detection and mitigation of asteroid threats, such as impacts or deflections. In conclusion, NASA's Psyche mission is a groundbreaking and thrilling endeavor that will explore a metal-rich asteroid that may be the core of a protoplanet. The mission will launch in 1 month from now and reach Psyche in 4 years. It will study Psyche's properties and origin using various instruments and methods, and will have important impacts and benefits for science and society, such as advancing our knowledge of the solar system, inspiring future generations of explorers, addressing the technical challenges and risks of space exploration, and opening new possibilities for asteroid exploration and utilization. The Psyche mission is one of the most ambitious and exciting missions ever undertaken by NASA, and it will reveal new secrets about our cosmic neighborhood. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. See you next time.